The old lady left her grandson by the roadside, just to dance in the square with the old man next door. The unattended child cried his heart out, but the old lady was lost in the music, dancing away. She didn't notice the child at all. When she finished dancing and came back, she realized the boy was gone. Only then did she grasp the seriousness of it. She quickly called the boy's grandfather. Turns out she wasn't his real grandmother, but the grandfather's first love from his youth. A few days ago, the real grandmother accidentally saw her husband passing by with his first love. At that moment she collapsed from low blood sugar. She immediately called her husband, but he brushed her off saying he was busy and hung up. Then she called her son for help, but the son impatiently told her to go to the hospital by herself. Later a kind stranger took her to the hospital. When she woke up she got a call from her husband. Instead of asking about her condition, he scolded her for not making dinner. Her heart broke. She looked at a photo her son sent, a happy outing with the scheming woman. That was when she realized she no longer had a place in this family, so she decided to live for herself from now on, and signed up for a motorcycle rally. She had once been a professional rider, but gave it all up for marriage and kids. Now she wanted to chase her dream again, and planned to leave the heartless home in 5 days. The next day she returned home. Her husband showed no concern. Instead he scolded her for being out all night, saying no one did the chores and the house was a mess. She explained she had been hospitalized. Only then did he notice the medical papers in her hand. He sneered with contempt, saying she got sick from being too idle, and told her to do more housework. The son chimed in, telling her to go change the baby's diaper. She thought back on her life, how she gave up her future for her brother, then entered marriage to escape her family, only to find it was just another form of oppression. She'd been trapped in the cage of motherhood all her life. Then the scheming woman showed up at the door. The family's attitude changed instantly. They showered the woman with praise, while treating her like a maid. They sat together, looking at travel photos with the other woman. They tossed aside the old family photos, replacing them with group shots with the scheming woman. At that moment she realized 30 years of affection was just a joke. To them she was like a discarded photo, completely worthless. The next morning she was scolded again, this time for not making breakfast. The son pretended to be filial, and tossed her a bank card, said it was so she wouldn't dress so poorly and embarrass them. Then the whole family went on another trip with the other woman. She quietly ate her breakfast, then tossed the bank card into the trash. Later she went to a dealership, planning to buy a motorcycle. Just then her husband arrived, with the scheming woman and their son and daughter-in-law. They were picking a birthday gift for the woman. Seeing her about to buy a bike, the husband assumed it was a gift for him. He grabbed the contract and criticized the bike for being cheap. The other woman said there was a luxury car next door, more fitting for her status, then dragged him away without a second glance. Their mockery didn't faze her. She signed the contract and paid in full, then got everything she needed for the trip. But when she reached the building downstairs, she saw the other woman walking the baby in a stroller. The woman mocked her relentlessly. She said nothing and walked away silently. Back home she started packing her clothes, but just then, her furious husband stormed in, yelling that the baby had gone missing.